Donald Trump's newest lawyer has decided that his client, well, he decided after consulting with his client, I should say, that they want to have cameras in the courtroom if Donald Trump is put on trial for his efforts to overturn the 2020 election. The lawyer said, quote, "I would hope that the Department of Justice would join in that effort so that we can take the curtain away and all Americans can see what's happening." Because Donald Trump wants the public to see. He wants to see how he's being persecuted. He wants them to see the poor, defenseless, pitiful, pathetic, ridiculous-looking little Trump is being so picked on by the federal government. Why? Oh. Yeah, if we put cameras in that courtroom, Donald, it's not going to do what you think it's going to do. In fact, it's going to turn millions of voters who might be on the fence about you totally away from you. But I agree 100% we should have cameras in that courtroom. Not just for that reason, but also maybe to show all those MAGA freaks out there that, listen, no shenanigans are taking place. Here is a fully transparent process. Let's do it. You can tune in every day and watch it while you're at work just to see that Donald Trump can't lie to you at the end of each day telling you things happened when they didn't actually happen. I think that's a good idea. I think taking that away from him by putting cameras in the courtroom is a smart idea. Unfortunately, unlike Donald Trump's lawyers, I understand how the law works. And these would, of course, be federal charges, and photography and video is not allowed in federal cases. Trump's lawyers know that. That's why they filed this motion, because they know they cannot do it. So by filing this request saying we want cameras in the courtroom, and then, of course, if this thing does get, if he does get indicted for these charges and it goes to trial, the judge is going to have to say, no, I can't do that. So what happens then? As soon as that judge says, listen, you know we're not allowed to have cameras, Trump goes out there on Truth Social and he's going to say, they're not allowing transparency. They want to do it behind closed doors because they're going to rig the system. They're going to come after me. That's why they did it. And it pisses me off that the stories I've read on this haven't mentioned that. Like, that's the glaringly obvious thing. You make a ridiculous request to the court that you know they can't do, and then when they tell you they can't do it, you come back and like, see, it's rigged against us, right? They're trying to do all this stuff and they don't want you to see because of what they're going to do to me. It's all rigged. Everything I say is true. Everything they say is false. Otherwise, they'd let that camera in there, even though it's a federal law, and you can't do it. So that's what this is all about. Now, again, I would love to see cameras in the courtroom, but I know it can't happen, and so do Trump's lawyers. But that, knowing it can't happen, is the reason that they filed this request in the first place. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.